Hi, everybody. It's Peter, and this is part of the Triple S Social Savvy Sexual Amy Schmidhauer's group thing of doing the Vita vlog every day. Except I didn't vlog yesterday because I was a bit busy, had other things to do, had some stuff to fix, and I was a little too tired and didn't feel like it. So actually, it's two simple questions on the calendar since I'm using that as a basis. Yesterday's question was for day 3. Name something interesting about the city that you live in. And today's question is, are you a morning or a night person? Well, why don't we do today's question really? Because that's a simple one. I'm a night person. In a nutshell, I like sleeping in. I never was one to get up early, even when I did the Army for 7 years. Still was a struggle sometimes, even though I had to. And in general, most of my time I always try to find jobs or shifts that I didn't have to, that I could sleep in, avoid traffic, that kind of thing. So being a night person just comes in pretty handy. Except for the last couple of years, I've been trying to be more social. So those things are happening at night. But I'm off work right now, so I'm taking advantage of the time off that I can be social. So then I can still sleep in, still be social with my people in the evening and get to do other things. When I finally go back, I might have to bite the big bullet, go 9 to 5, turn into a morning person. And to go back to yesterday's question about name something interesting of the city that you live in, I live in a place called Markham, Ontario, which is basically the next place just north of Toronto. And for those of you who don't know where Toronto is, does anybody remember Rob Ford? Google Rob Ford, you'll find out that. Luckily, I don't live in Toronto. I actually was born downtown Toronto, pretty close, basically 3 major blocks over from downtown Central. We have actually lived most of our times in and out of the city, but we're now in Markham. But Markham became a city, I had to Google it, 2012. We now have a population of over 300,000. When we first moved up here, it was only 80K. So we've grown quite a bit since 1982. One of the known facts about Markham, which has totally been changed though, Markham was called the technological capital of Canada. For a long time, we were the home of ATI, who makes video cards. But unfortunately, ATI, I forget how many years ago, was bought by AMD. I actually still like ATI products and AMD in my video cards, even though NVIDIA is a big video card manufacturer. I still stick with them. So that's about an interesting fact about Markham. Another nice thing about living in Markham is that when there's no traffic around, it's about a half-hour drive into the city. With traffic, about an hour. So that's where I'm from. And even on Twitter, I said I'm from Markham. I tell people in Toronto because nobody knows where Markham is. And which also sucks too because on a lot of websites, when they say state the city you are from, I usually say Toronto because, again, Markham, where's that? But Toronto, be like, oh yeah, Toronto, Blue Jays, CN Tower, Skydome, Rogers Center. So, yeah, so there's some interesting stuff about me. And hopefully I will be alive and awake. It's going to rain tomorrow, so I'll probably be stuck indoors so I can do day 5 of the Triple S Veda, Potato vlog every day for August. Okay, thanks for coming out and be seeing you.